Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another memory plan with me. This is for the week of January 25th until the 31st, so the last full week of January. And I did something different this week. So this is something I used to do all the time. Before I started filming Plan With Me's, I would make all of my own kits. But when I started filming them, I thought maybe that wasn't the best idea, just because I know sometimes when I watch Plan With Me's, I want to buy the kits that I see the people using. So I didn't want to use kits that weren't available to you all. So I started using kits from actual shops. But last week was George's birthday. If you guys don't know, George is my boyfriend, and it was his 23rd birthday. So every year I have a hard time picking a kit for this week because I don't know, all the kits are very like girly and not really his vibe, you know. So what I did is I found a kit that are his favorite colors. So the kit is from Planner Pixie Co. It's her Devilish kit. I don't know if it's still available, but it is a printable kit, and the colors are like a very deep red, like almost burgundy, as well as navy, gray, and then like a lighter blue. So what I did is I printed all these sheets from the kit, except for the full boxes, and then I also took out the deco and made like birthday kind of deco. And then for full boxes, I just made a bunch of pictures of us into the size of full boxes, which obviously aren't going to match perfectly with the color scheme like most kits. But I used to do this all the time, and it doesn't bother me that the colors aren't spot on. And I think it's just a really special way to make your planner like completely yours, and be able to look back on certain weeks and really remember like what the main thing of that week was. So that's what I did. I'm really excited to lay this down and see how it looks. But yeah, so that's that. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, leave them in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and lay down the base, and I will be right back to talk you through the day by day. Alrighty guys, I am here to tell you what happened this week. So before we get into it, I just want to forewarn you that this was the busiest week I have had in so long. So yes, a lot of these days, like the plans you see here, are very condensed, but all of these tasks took a very long time. So starting off on Monday, the first thing I marked with a scalloped label and a little YouTube icon, which is from Planning Roses, was that I filmed my weekly check-in video, and then underneath that I used a workbox to mark cutting stickers, and then I used a bow label to mark going to the post office and taking the orders that I worked on that morning. And then at the bottom of this day, I had a school box to mark my class because I do have class on Mondays. And then I used this third box with the little mail or letter sticker from the kit to mark making cash envelopes. And then the last thing I marked for the day with a piece of washi and a envelope from Planning Roses is that I packaged up orders so that I could take them Tuesday morning. So this week is extremely work and school heavy. I think this is gonna kind of be a trend for a while. But I worked my butt off this week, and I am really proud of myself, but at the same time, I need to take a nap, but there's no nap in sight, so we're just gonna keep going. On to Tuesday, I put a label up top to mark going to the post office, which later I add a Happy Mail sticker to that off camera, so you will see that in the outro. And then underneath that, I used one of these square boxes with a coffee sticker from Planning Roses to mark that I went to Starbucks, which is also a trend for the week. And then underneath that, I put down a piece of washi with a YouTube icon to mark filming my plan with me, which shows you how busy of a day this is, that my plan with me is marked that small. Because we all know it takes a very long time, but I had a lot to mark. So underneath that, I used another school box to mark doing homework. And then the red label in between those two boxes is to mark FaceTiming George. And then the last thing is the work box, which is to mark printing and cutting a ton of stickers. I think I finished at like 2 a.m. on Tuesday. And then I woke up bright and early Wednesday, took all those orders to the post office, and went to Starbucks. Once again, I kind of just let myself get Starbucks an embarrassing amount of times this week because, I don't know, I just wanted to and I thought I deserved it. So that's what I did. And then underneath that, I used another third box with a YouTube icon to mark that I filmed 2 videos this day. And then underneath that, there's a school box to mark the homework that I had to do. And then I took a piece of washi and the little washing machine to mark that I changed out my bedding this day. And then underneath that, I used a third box with this chips and salsa sticker from the Happy Planner food sticker book to mark that George and I got Chipotle, which was so good. And I have been craving Chipotle for a while, so I was very excited to get it this day. And then the last thing I marked with a label and a little couple sticker that I made myself was just spending time with George. We just hung out at home with Violet. Nothing crazy, but it felt good to take some time to chill. But when he went home, I still worked, but I didn't have room to mark that. So there's that. And then moving on to Thursday, we are already on the later half of the week. I don't know, this week, since it was so busy, it flew by, but at the same time, like the days felt so long. It kind of felt like 2020, like the months felt long, but the year flew by. It felt like that. So we're on to Thursday now, which I started off with a piece of washi and a little mailer sticker, which I just had in my leftover sticker book, but that was to mark going to the post office. Of course, you see a trend here. And then underneath that, I used this 3-heart checklist that says do this and a little arrow because I had to go pick up Evelyn this morning to do a couple of errands to prep for George's birthday. So we went to the Dollar Tree and to Michael's, and then we went to Starbucks, of course. And we actually surprised George with the Starbucks as well, so that was really fun. And then I used a label again with a YouTube icon to mark filming my February monthly plan with me. And then down at the bottom of this day, I marked more homework, which this was the last day that I had to do homework this week. I'm really trying to condense my schoolwork down to Monday through Thursday so I can just really not have to use my brain from Friday through Sunday. So that was that. And then I used a half box with a envelope sticker from Planning Roses to mark making cash envelopes, which also this night was the last night that I had to do Etsy work, which I think I got out like 40 something orders this week, like 41 or something. So yes, it was a ton of work, but this week that I'm currently living in is going to be no different. So I got a lot to get done, but we are on to Friday now, which is actually George's birthday, the 29th. So I'm putting down a half box here, and I'm also putting down the happy birthday script from my shop, along with some balloons that I made as part of like the deco. And then I just wrote George under there. And then I used another one of those 3 heart checklists. This one says important up top, and I cut it down to 2 hearts. And I just marked that I had to go to Michael's this day to buy a frame, and then I had to wrap George's gifts, obviously because it was his birthday. So I did that. And then on the bottom of this day, I put down a scalloped label with a cake icon, which is originally from Libby & Co., but I've had it for years. And that was just to mark that we sang to him, with the cake, of course, because it was his birthday. And then above that, I put down a label with this little couple sticker from Kina Prince to mark that we just relaxed for a bit. He had a very lazy birthday. It was a rainy day here in Southern California, so that's very strange for us. And he loves the rain, so he relaxed all day basically, but as you know, of course, I did not. But I did take this time to just chill, and I felt like I could because I had gotten everything done for the week, and I just finally got to just take a deep breath and not think about anything. So that was amazing. And then I used a 3rd box with a little donut sticker, which is from a Scribble Prince Co. Foil bundle. And that was to mark that we went to Starbucks and Krispy Kreme because he, of course, had to go get his free birthday Starbucks drink. And then he wanted Krispy Kreme because they were having chocolate glazed donuts. But sad news is that once we got back to his house and opened our box of donuts, they didn't give us chocolate glazed. They gave us regular. So that was a little sad, but it was all good. So now we are on to the weekend, which I put the weekend banner right up top, and then I put down 2 pieces of washi and this tired girl because I literally feel like I did not sleep Monday through Friday. So once the weekend hit, I just felt like a zombie. So that is a great representation of me. And then underneath that, I put down a label with a pizza sticker from the Happy Planner to mark that my family got pizza that day. And then I put down a piece of washi with the clean house script from the kit because I did clean the floors, the bathroom, and the backyard, but obviously I didn't have enough room to mark all of that, so I kind of just combined it all. And then down in the bottom box, I put down a 3rd box with one of the presents that I made. And then I just wrote Celebrate George, but if you can see the full box for this day, that was actually taken on Saturday. But yeah, we just had like a little, not birthday party, but I don't know what to call it. We just celebrated his birthday because it was on Friday and didn't really do much because we can't really do much. So just had like more cake and stuff like that. So that was that. And then the last thing I marked with a little square box and this little guy sleeping that looks just like George, was that once again we just relaxed. And then on to Sunday, I started off my day by watching Jenna's stream. So I marked that in a third box with a laptop from the kit. And then underneath that, I put down a label to mark that we had In-N-Out for lunch. When I say we, I mean my family and I. And I took quite a while to try to look for a burger sticker, which for some reason I could not find. So I end up putting down a lunch script, which you will see in a while. But I put down a piece of washi with this girl sleeping like on a desk because me. Sunday was just not it, if I'm being honest. Like, I just could not human or anything. So that is me. And then down at the bottom of this day, I put down 3 more things, which here is the long pause of when I was trying to look for a burger sticker and failed, so that's fine. But down at the bottom, I put down another piece of washi with the self-care script from the kit to mark that I took a very long shower. And then I also the last thing I marked for the day with a label and a little Violet sticker is that Violet was not feeling well. I don't know why. She was completely fine all day. And then at 9 p.m., she threw up like 5 times in a row. I don't know why. She didn't eat anything like that she shouldn't have. I don't know. She has a very weak stomach, so it could have been anything, but that was really strange. So I wanted to mark it. And then the half box there was to mark that George and I went to get some Mexican food for dinner. And yeah, that was pretty much it for the week. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you in a second. Alrighty guys, here is the spread completely filled out. As I'm sure you noticed, it was an insane week. I probably could have used extenders on Thursday and Friday for sure, but I didn't. I kind of just condensed a lot of things, but yeah, this was a crazy week, and the current week I'm living in is also crazy, but I am so happy with how this spread came out. I can't wait to show George and see what he thinks. I know he's gonna love it because it's like all his favorite colors. And I went ahead and added the deco up top, and I also added some little like sparkle deco from leftover like foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. So I did that, and then of course just filled everything in. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all in my next plan with me. Bye guys.